Hi guys, this is Damaris over at Ransley D Designs, and today I wanted to share with you how I'm making these little Valentine treats for my daughter's class. These use little tiny miniature lollipops. I know I've seen on Pinterest and other blogs people making the lollipop holders with the larger blow pops or the Tootsie Pops or the flat ones, and I wanted to make something with the miniature charms since I found this bag at Dollar Tree, and you know, you get 35 suckers for $1, so I figured I wanted to use these. So this one's using Calypso Coral, this one's Real Red, and this one's Garden Green. This paper is retired, so I used this one is Bubbles and Fizz DSP, this one is Coffee Break, and today we are actually going to make one using Melon Mambo and the Painted with Love DSP. I chose the little heart ones because I thought it was cute. So what you're going to need is a piece of cardstock. This one is 1.5 by 6. It's slightly smaller than 6. It's a scrap I had and I didn't want to cut up a whole nother sheet of paper, so I figured this would work. You're going to score it at 1.5, at 3, and at 4.5. I don't know if I mentioned the size of the paper, but it's 1.5 by 6. The DSP is 1 3/8 by 1 3/8. So once you have this scored, I'll find my bone folder, you want to go ahead and crease it with the bone folder. Make sure you have a nice crisp edge, and then you're going to have something like that. Now this top score line, you want to put a hole in it for the sucker to go through. I'm using my 1/8 inch hole punch. I think the 1/4 inch punch might be a little bit too big since these are the miniature suckers. Try to put it in the center like so. And where's my sucker? There's my sucker. I'm going to shove it in that. And it's up to you if you want the flap to go down or up. I usually make this part the back either way. So there's that. So let me go ahead and put some tear and tape on the back of that. I usually just rip the tape first and then lay it on there. And if there's any hanging over like that, I just rip it off and put it in the center. Again, these are for the kiddos. I'd be more exacting if I was selling these at a craft fair or anything like that. But you know, the kids are probably just going to rip this open and throw it away. Oh goodness. Okay. Then we're going to close it. My sucker likes to move a lot. All right. So there we go. And now to embellish it, like I said, I have this square piece of DSP. Let me find my snail. All right. Put that on there like so. Now I was originally going to make an embellishment like this. I really liked the Love is Sweet and I thought it was cute. But when I punched out the circle, I felt it covered up all the hearts. And I kind of wanted to show those. So instead what I did is I took the smallest framelit, heart framelit from our Hearts set. I used the smallest one and I ran it through my Big Shot and I cut out a piece of Melon Mambo. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned this was Melon Mambo. And I run it through there, and then I stamped a little Love You sentiment. It's from our little party pandas. It's tiny little Love You. It was the only one I had in my stash that was tiny enough to fit this little tiny heart, but I thought it looked cute. I lost my dimensionals. Oh, there it is. So I take one. If you have a mini dimensional, that'll work too, but this one's fine. And then I just put it right there in the middle, and that way you can still see the DSP, and you still have a cute little embellishment. And now I like to take a piece of ribbon. This ribbon is not Stampin' Up. I was fortunate enough that I was gifted a whole bunch of ribbon, and I thought this ribbon looked really cute with the Melon Mambo. So I figured, why not, right? Best to use up all the stash. So I'm going to try to make this bow look a little bit better. Pull on that, tighten it there. Scissors, cut there, cut there, and there you have it. Isn't that cute? I love it. I think these are adorable. Now for this one, like I said, Valentine's, but it's using garden green, and I love it. Calypso coral and real red. Depending on other papers, I might just make one in rich raspberry. I like that one. All right, and that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching.